mahantam, tam mahantam purusham aham ved. I know that ultimate truth. What is that? Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastha, that is the light of lights. Light of lights means that supreme consciousness, all-pervasive consciousness, that is beyond nature, beyond darkness. Tamasa Parastha, tam means nature. Blind nature is called tam in Veda. They declared that I know that supreme cause, supreme Purusha, who is beyond this nature. If you want to know about that, you must try to cross nature, try to cross three gunas. When you will cross three gunas, then you will be able to realize that truth. If you want to be immortal, you must try to realize that tameva viditva mrityumeti. If you want to cross death, then you have to know that truth. Tameva viditva mrityumeti. Without knowing that truth, nobody can cross that truth, that death. Nobody realizes that truth. Nanya pantha vidyate anaya. There is no other way to achieve immortality. There is no other way to achieve perfection. There is no other way to achieve knowledge. How one can achieve that? How one can realize that truth? They established two ways. In our language, that is called pravritti marg and nivritti marg. Vedas teaches always pravritti marg and nivritti marg. One is path of renunciation and other is path of action. But Lord Krishna stated in the Bhagavad Gita that path of renunciation is very difficult to tread on that. Without practicing path of action, that is called yoga or karma yoga. Path of action is very easy because we all are habitual to do something. We can't live without doing something. If we are not doing by our physical body, then we are doing something by talking, by thinking, by imagination, by speculation. We can't stop perfectly. We can't stop our mind, we can't stop our intellect, we can't stop our senses. It is very easy to adopt path of action. But it is not so easy. It is very hard to, because there are some conditions. If one wants to adopt path of action, he must be desireless. Oh, it is very difficult to be desireless. If you want to be karma yogi, you must be desireless. This is first condition. If you are not desireless, you can't be karma yogi. You can't be able to adopt path of action according to Veda. How one can act being a desireless person? Because desire is the root cause of our action. Our action is nothing but projection of our desire. Our great seer taught. Yeah. Then, if you think that you can't act without desire, then you can modify your desire. Your desire must be related with welfare of all beings. Chindadvaidha yatatmana sarvabhuti hite rata. If your desire is related with welfare of all being, then automatically you are desireless. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna stated, what is real desire? He told, Kamyanam karmanam nyasam sannyasam kavayo vidu. Renunciation means to remove all selfish motive. If you are selfless and you know your selfish motive, whatever you are doing only welfare for all beings. If your desire for welfare of all beings, then you are renouncer really, and you are karma yogi really too. Your every action will be worship of Godhead. But you must start from one point. That point is called yajna. Yajna arthat karmano netra lokoyam karm bandhana. Whatever you will do for yajna, that will lead you up to perfection, or freedom, or emancipation too. But whatever you will do related with your own self, that will be cause of boundaries. Then you will suffer. You will go on that path where birth and death is essential result. So Lord stated in Bhagavad Gita, yajna arthat karmano natra lokoyam karm bandhana. What is yajna? Yajna has very great meaning, my dear. You don't think that whatever you are putting into fire and saying swaha, that is yajna. No. That is a part of yajna. Lord Krishna stated in Bhagavad Gita 12 kinds of yajnas. And among those 5 kinds of yajnas are very popular. He told, Drabya yajnas, tapo yajnas, yoga yajnas, tatha pare, swadhyaya jnana yajnas cha yata sanstabrata. Those people who are really sanstabrata means who are eager to achieve highest good. They are performing always 5 kinds of yajnas. First is drabya yajna. That has first place. Because you must start your practice from your physical status. You know, a common man always living in body consciousness. And some people are living sense consciousness. Very few people are living mind consciousness. But some practitioners are living ego consciousness. Very rare people are who are living in intellect consciousness. And you will find very few in the world who are living really in self-consciousness. So, common men are living always in the level of body consciousness. And body consciousness is related these 5 gross matters: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These are result of these 5 primordial elements. And your daily life really is based on these 5 formal elements. And this is your duty. You should try to make these 5 pious and pure. And how we will make pure? By yajna, by drabya yajna. There are 5 kinds of yajnas, mainly drabya yajnas, tapo yajnas, yoga yajnas, tatha pare, swadhyaya yajnas, jnana yajnas. First is drabya yajna. Second is yajna of austerity, tapo yajna. Third is yoga yajna. Fourth is swadhyaya yajna, And fifth is Jnana Yajna. There are 5 kinds of yajna. Yataya sanstabrata. Sanstabrata yataya are doing always these 5 kinds of yajnas. Those who are eager to achieve highest good, and such kind of practitioner are performing daily 5 kinds of yajna. So first you should try to perform drabya yajna. When you are putting some holy thing, pious thing into fire, you are performing one kind of yajna, that's called drabya yajna. And be aware, if you are putting same holy thing into your stomach too, you are performing drabya yajna too, because your stomach is like a kunda, okay, and gastric fire like a fire. Hunger appear as a flame, and whatever you are offering into your stomach or into fire, gastric fire, you are performing a great yajna. Are you offering that good thing into your gastric fire? If you are putting there flesh and bone, and alcohol, and egg and fish, you are doing yajna. That is a kind of yajna too. You know? But such kind of yajna is called Rakshasi yajna. You know, in Ramayana, you can read Tulsi Ramayana, and here Rakshasas were doing yajna too. But how they were doing yajna? Tulsidas wrote, Ahuti deta rudhira arubhaisha. Meghnad was offering into fire. God. What? Not ghee, but blood. And not good thing as a rice, as a til, as a gugal, as a, chandan, not such kind of thing, but flesh of buffalo. Ahuti de to rudhir arubhaisha. He was doing ahuti too. So if you are putting in your stomach, this is a Havan Kunda, be aware. Lord Krishna stated in 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva, Praninam Dehamasruta, Pranapana Samayukta, Pachamannam Chaturvidham. Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva. I become Vaishwanar. Vaishwanar means that is gastric fire. Vaishwanar Agni. And I am residing in every stomach. Praninam Dehamasruta. And whatever he is offering into his stomach, I am enjoying with that, Lord stated. So you are doing that kind of yajna too. And this yajna is very powerful yajna. And Saint Kabir told, Jaha jaha phirau soi parikarma, khavo piyo so puja. Whatever I am taking, whatever I am drinking, we are worshipping my Lord, who is residing in my heart. So that is kind of worship of Lord too. Because Lord stated in Bhagavad Gita, Ishvara sarvbhutanam hridaya arjun tishtat. In Veda we are reading, Angushtamatra purusha madhyatman tishtat. God is residing in every stomach, in every heart, in every body, in every intellect. So if you are offering something into your stomach, you are worshipping God. Be aware about it. Due to that, in our great scriptures, Veda, we are reading that your food must be pious. In Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna stated, Ayu sattva bala arogya sukha priti vivardhana rasya snigdha sthira hirda ahara sattvika priya. You must be divine person. If you want to be divine person, you must take sattvika ahara. Then you must do yajna too. Must offer something into fire too. That is more valuable than you are putting in your stomach. Be aware about it. Because when you are offering something into fire and you are sitting beside of that Havan Kunda, that thing is appearing into thousands times more powerfully, and with breath entering into your own body. You know, you can live without meal, you can live without water, but you can't live a single moment without breath. Okay? You can't live without breath. And breath is real food of your subtle body, not gross body. In India, there are some yogis. There was one woman, her name was Sati Ma. He spent 45 years without taking water and food. She was living on the air. She was living on the air only. Her name was Sati Ma. She was very popular. And I spent 15 days with her. I was watching her, how she is surviving herself. And she climbed Himalaya with me. And some other disciples were with her. And one day I asked my mother, how you are surviving yourself? You are not taking any, drop of water or any food. She smiled. She told, you don't think that water and food is the real food of your body, your soul. When you will reach in your subtle body, then automatically you will realize this truth, that your subtle body is survived only due to this air, or oxygen, or breath, you can say. So my dear, when you are putting something into fire, that fire is making that thousands of times more powerful. Same things. And if you are 10 people are sitting there, surrounding that Havan Kunda, all are receiving that very powerful energy related or situated with that oblation, whatever you offered into fire. If you are offering ghee into fire, and that ghee, ghee elements of ghee are appearing from fire thousands times more, and with breath, and those elements are entering into your own body and giving you strength. If you want to test, then I can tell you. One means you can test it. Chilli? Yeah, very well. Chilli. You can test. You are eating chilli. Only little sour. Your mouth, your tongue, your body sometimes become, very sour or very, hot, very hot. But if you put that chilli into fire, then what result will be? I don't think that if one chilli, one person put into fire here, and all people will run away. So that will be so powerful, because every particle of that chilli, will merge into this atmosphere, and when you will take your breath, that will go in your body, and it will make your body unable to bear that. In the same way, whatever you are putting into fire, and that is coming through this atmosphere, through breath, into your body, and giving you strength. Our great seer tested this. Due to that, they, started this yajna. Yajna is very divine, very divine. When you are putting something without mantra, then your physical body or subtle body become affected by that things. But if you are reciting some mantra with that, then that give effect on your causal body too. Be aware about it. Every person has three bodies: gross body, subtle body, and causal body. Okay? Gross body, you know very well, and you know subtle body too. Because when you are sleeping on the bed and you are dreaming, in dream you are walking, you are talking, you are enjoying, you are suffering too sometimes in dream. At that time, your gross body is not working, not getting experience about anything, only your subtle body. So your dreaming body is called subtle body. You can understand it. But there is other third body too, that is called causal body, when you are entering into deep sleep. Okay? When you are entering into deep sleep and your I amness, little I amness, your ego merge into its own cause, that is called intellect, then your causal body work. When you are coming again in awakening state, then you are feeling, oh, I slept well. I enjoyed today, I sleep. Who are enjoyed there? And how one can enjoy? Without any means. Pure self is not enjoying. No, neither enjoying nor suffering. Because that is Ananda Sarupa. Your pure self, that is very consciousness, that is the ray of supreme consciousness. That is above your three bodies, above your three gunas. He is neither enjoying nor suffering. But your causal body is enjoying, your subtle body is enjoying, your gross body is enjoying. Because enjoyment always comes through some media. Okay? And that supreme consciousness is not limited. Because when you will cross that limitation, then you will see, you will realize in samadhi that your real self is not limited. Whatever is limited, that is not self. And whatever limited, that is not your real nature. Okay? What you are limited, that is not real your form. What you are limited, that is only effect of nature, effect of Maya. Maya means Prakriti, nature. Limitation and division always comes from Maya. So be aware, your real self is beyond limitation. That is one absolute infinity. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut vijanata tatra ko moha ka shoka ekatvam anupashyata. In Veda we are reading. That is not limited. So limitation always is the effect of nature. And nature appear into three forms: causal, subtle and gross. And causal nature is called causal body, subtle nature is called subtle body, and gross nature is called gross body. And each person is, because model of Virat Purusha, Veda declares Sasrasya Pratima Purusha. You are really idol of Virat Purusha, you are really image of Virat Purusha. Human being is the image of God. You know? Some people think that it was written in Bible, but they don't know. It was declared by our great seer millions of years ago in Veda. Sahasrasya Pratima Purusha. Human being is the image of, Pratima means image, idol of Godhead. So your body is really, idol of Godhead. Whatever is in Virat Purusha, Yatha Pinde, Tatha Brahmande. Whatever is in your body, that you will find in the Brahmanda. Due to that, our great seer declared, if you want to know ultimate truth, you must try to know your own self. Try to realize your own self. If you will be aware about your own self, you will be aware about whole universe. Because whole universe is nothing but causal phenomena of your own self. Because same nature appear in three forms: causal body, subtle body, gross body in your form, and same spirit, supreme consciousness, is enlightening into your Brahma Chakra or into your intellect. So you are really model of supreme consciousness or Virat Purusha. So I was telling you that when you are performing yajna only with material things, then your only gross body is enjoying, sometimes your subtle body is enjoying. But when you are reciting Ved mantra with that, as you are reciting Gayatri mantra, or just you narrated that Mahamrityunjaya Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam is very powerful mantra. Be aware. Nowadays, some scientists are searching that these prayers are very powerful for your health too. And if you are performing yajna with these mantras, then your subtle body will be healthy. Your causal body will be healthy too. Our great seers thought if your mind is healthy, if your intellect is healthy, and your physical body is healthy, then you are healthy. If your physical body is healthy, but your mind is sick, if your mind is healthy also, but your intellect is sick, you know, sickness of intellect is more dangerous than sickness of your body. The great Saint Tulsidas had declared, Moha sakala vyadhin karamula tate uru upajai bahusula. Moha. Moha is a disease, a great disease, and cause of diseases too. That is root cause of all diseases. Moha sakal vyadhin karamula. Moha is related with your subtle body? No, your causal body. Because moha occurs into your intellect, not in your mind. Okay? Moha means moha by chitte. When your intellect, think always reverse. As you are reading in Bhagavad Gita, sarvarthan viparitansya buddhi sapartamsi. Your tamoguni buddhi, polluted intellect, always thinking reverse thought. Due to that, it's called moha, infatuation or delusion. A delusion is very dangerous, more dangerous your physical sickness. And that has become root cause of all kinds of suffering. So be aware about it. If you want to make your three bodies clean and healthy, you must perform these 5 kinds of yajnas. First is Dravya Yajna. You must recite some Ved mantra. With Ved mantra, you should try to offer some oblation. Pious thing, whatever is good. Due to that, there is one thing, Google, that is very helpful for people. Very helpful. Till, very helpful. And same you will find. Ghee, very helpful. So ghee, Google, till. There are some other things too. As a sandal, powder. If you put into that, that is very helpful for you. Whatever is healthful, that was selected by great seers for putting into fire and doing yajna with that. Whatever was not helpful, they always rejected that. We are doing yajna with rice and with jaw, not with gehu. We are not using wheat. We are using barley for that. Because barley is more healthful than wheat. Okay? So our great seers tested all these things and selected, and they prepared some that's called samagri, okay, holy things. And with that, if you are reciting mantra, Ved mantra, but your mantra must be clear and pure, okay, not polluted. Don't recite any mantra ashuddha. Ashuddha mantra is very harmful for you.
So you must recite Shuddha mantra